So this is the newly announced HTC One, announced at a press event in London and New York last week. It's on show here for the first time, and as you can see, it's a beautifully designed device. It's a full wraparound aluminium case that it has, and rather than the HTC One X last year, which had a bulge for the camera, this one has a cleverly designed flat face, and those white lines that you can see at the top are actually the antenna, and they also use some of the metal in the casing as well to support that. If we flip back to the front, the feature that they've really pushed hard here is something called a Blinkfeed. It allows you to have content directly on your home screen, a little bit like the Flipboard application, but you can personalize it so we can go in, have different content. And one of the other things they've done with the 1,400 content partners they've got is allowing you to regionalize it. So you can go in and optimize the settings to the content that is relevant to you in your particular geography. On the front as well, we have the speakers, the Boomsound. This is a concept around the view that people now look at their devices to watch video content, so putting the speakers on the bottom or the back isn't the right place. Forward facing, good sound, and it works extremely well. Next, move to the camera. The camera on here is what they call an ultra pixel camera. It has an f2.0 lens, grabs a lot of light, and they've added a capability called HTC Zoe. Now if you're wondering what that is, Zoe is short for zoetrope. Now you may remember as a child you could draw little pictures on pieces of paper like a deck of cards, flick through them, and as you go through them it almost creates a moving image. That's what this does. When you take a picture, it records 5 seconds before you start, then there's 15 seconds after that, actually patches them all together, and you get a nice little 3-second video with the movement in it. Now the final thing I want to show you is a nice little thing that they call a sequence shot. Let's say you've recorded one of those HTC Zoe clips. You can go in, you can actually look at it. So here's a video of a guy on a BMX bike. He's jumping over the top, and then you can cleverly stitch different pieces of the video together to make a kind of fun, fancy, arty picture, which I think will be perfect Facebook fodder. Lovely product, 4.7-inch screen. I love the design. The challenge for these guys is we've got the Galaxy S4 just around the corner. Samsung's spending a lot of money, so the key thing they have to get right is the marketing of the product, explaining these features to consumers and getting a groundswell of opinion leaders actually driving the product forward.